Oh my gosh, what's an appraisal? So, an appraisal is basically a third party coming in, and it's an appraiser, but he is not on anyone's behalf. He's working on his own and he's giving his own opinion on looking at the valuation of the property and telling you this is how much this property is worth. They look at updates, they look at the square footage, they look at basically everything that that house has to offer. And then we'll also compare that against recent sales in the neighborhood that are similar. So when you're a buyer, you are buying a home and your lender wants to make sure that they get an appraisal and that it's valued correctly and that you're not too far off with what you're offering on the house. They want to lend on something that they know this actually is valued at this much. So your lender will contact usually a third party service who just schedules an appraiser. They have no ties to that lender, and they will schedule time with the listing agent to meet at the house, go over comps, go over any updates that have been done on the house. Want to make sure that it appraises for the value, because if it appraises for under what was offered, it's going to make it a sticky situation for everybody. If it appraises for more than what you had agreed upon with the buyer's agent, that's great. The appraisals happened. Now it's gotten sent to the lender. The lender's like, hey, it appraised. We're all good to go. We're happy with it. The only person who actually has access to that appraisal is the buyer, because essentially they paid for it. Now, if you're a seller and you have an appraisal coming up, you want to make sure that your listing agent is at the appraisal, because if they're not, more times than not, I've seen that that appraisal has not come in. It's come in under, and then it creates just a sticky situation. Again, if you have any questions on the appraisal process, please feel free to reach out.